Okay, I reset the timing a little. I advanced it a bit more and it ran better, but it wouldn't crank. If you get it too far advanced, it won't start. A lot of times the old Harleys had and old Ford Model A's and tractors, they had a vacuum retarder where you could retard it to crank it with, and then advance it once you got it going. After a while, they figured out how to do the same thing with engine vacuum. Of course, now they do it with electronics and computers and stuff. But if those old diaphragms get old and deteriorate, which is likely to have happened here, since this thing's about 60 years old, and they don't work anymore. They are replaceable and diagnosable. Basically, if I pulled the vacuum hose off, sucked on the end of it, and the engine didn't speed up, I'd know it wasn't working. But I'm just trying to find a happy medium today so we can ride around and kind of enjoy it. So what I did was I retarded it back a little bit so it cranks okay, and I'm just going to take one more cast ride and just see if we've arrived at a place that I can feel like is good enough. We'll leave it there. I'll grab y'all up and let you try to hold on to you. It's not real steady, and I'm still trying to figure out how to engineer a good tripod for in the car, but I'll put y'all up here and let you look around a little bit while we go up a road here. That's first gear, first high. Did break down a little bit, but still pretty good. Second gear. See, it won't shift until you get up to a certain speed. If you let off on it, it'll hold. You have to get higher than a certain speed before it'll shift into the high side. That don't seem too bad. If she cranks okay, we'll leave her there. Just take her around the block. Whee. I'm gonna call that good enough. I'll take it back to the house and we'll double check, make sure it cranks okay at that setting, and then if it's good, we'll call it good. Leave it there. It actually sounds about right at the moment. I suppose if I decide that's good enough, I could install that temperature gauge too today. That'd be kind of nice. It's going to involve a little bit of fabrication, which I don't mind doing a bit. let it shift down to first high, but I do sometimes, just because I can. It's kind of cool when it does. What I don't do is gear it down in second gear, just because of that thing I was telling you about earlier, where it will slip out of gear because of the wear to the synchronizers. This thing's got torque. It will idle up this driveway. I take it back. Well, it used to. I guess it's a good place to see if it's going to crank or not. See that luggy cranking? It's pretty normal for a 6-volt to be luggy, but it also might have a little bit to do with the timing. It'll catch and take off here in a minute. It really will. Come on, girl. I knew it would. Somebody say, oh, you're gonna burn up the starter. Well, guess what? If I do, I'll put another one on it. Alright, what's next? Well, let's just think about it. Got my knee hurting again. That's my own fault. Well, I don't know if it's my own. I guess it is my own fault. You know, if I was sitting on the couch reading a good book and eating bonbons, I'm sure it wouldn't be bothering me. But dang, I don't get a lot of days off. I sure do like to get stuff done when I do. All right. I think it'd be nice if I could make that temperature gauge work in here. I sure do. I wonder what I can fabricate.